Y'all, I'm so upset. This is my third time recording this video. Okay, so long story short, I'm really sorry for being out for so long. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in years. I tested for positive for COVID late last week, and this morning when I woke up, I'm still positive. And I thought to myself, I don't want to come in and kill anyone with COVID. I mean, literally kill anybody. I would metaphorically kill some of you, maybe, you know, but okay, I need to remind myself this is being recorded. Don't want to be deported. Got it. Okay. All right. But anyway, I really, really hope I get to see y'all tomorrow. Fingers crossed that today, at the end of the day, I'm going to test negative and we're going to get back straight into math. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with our warm up. What is 3 times 3? Go ahead and type it in the box. Yep, 3 times 3 is 9. Excellent. Next, 3 times 20. Go ahead and type in the box. I know 3 times 2 is 6, and I know there was 1 0 I had to slap in. All right, perfect. Next. What is 3 times 600? I know there are 2 zeros right here. Go ahead and type it in the box. I know 3 times 6 is 18, and I'm going to slap the 2 zeros in. And last one, in the box, go ahead and type what do you think is 3 times 623. Okay. So the first thing I want you guys to notice is, or to take a look at, is what do you notice is the similarity between the all four factors, all four questions factors. So we know that all of this is 3. The first factor is always 3. The second factor, however, take a look at this. It's 623, which is equal to 600, all right, plus 20 plus 3. So what that means is we could just go ahead. We agree that 623 is equal to 600 plus 20 plus 3, right? So at the end of the day, we can just add all 3 of these. Oh, forgot the comma. 1, 2, 3. 1,869. 869. And that is basically sometimes how we could solve multiplication problems either in our heads or, break them apart through place value and add them back up together. All right, so go ahead and summarize what I just did to find 3 times 623 in the box. Next, all right, so what we just did was, partial products, but then I'm going to do a quick blast from the past partial products review. So it's like a review uh, of partial products from last year. So you guys are used to the area model. Now we're moving into the partial products. Yes, we've done this before. If you were with me last year, not long enough, but we did. So let's go ahead and start. So the first thing I want y'all to take a look at is our two factors, which is 425 times 4, 425 times 4. So what I would do first is I would start in the smallest place value, which is 5 times 4. As you can tell, 5 ones times 4 ones, which is 20. Perfect. And then after that, I'm going to move on. Oh, take a look. Is the orange a 2 or a 20? It's actually 2 in the tens place, so it's a 20. So it's 20 times 4, which is, I know 2 times 4 is 8. Slap that 0 is 80, right? Then once I'm done with that, okay. So now I'm moving on to my largest place value, which is 400. As you can see here, right here, this is 4 hundreds. And we're multiplying it by 4 ones right here, right? So it's 4 hundredths times 4 ones, which is 4 times 4 is 16. Slap 2 zeros is 1,600. So we add them together. That's 1,700. Okay. So go ahead. You can just take a look at this, pause the video for a second, and see if you actually remember this. If not, oh well, we're going to keep moving on. Don't worry, we'll keep practicing. Go ahead and type, answer a question and see. Tell me what you think. All right, now it's your turn. All right, so, oh, okay, so now for this part, you need a whiteboard and a marker. All right, so on your whiteboards, I want you guys to write and solve for this problem using the partial products method. All right, so the first thing is go ahead and write 527 times 4. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just highlight these as different colors. This is going to be teal, pink, and yellow. All right, and the second factor, I'm going to keep it at black. All right, so the first step is to break it apart. Go ahead and write 527 in expanded form on your whiteboard. Okay, all right, I'm going to go ahead and write it here. So that is 500 plus 20 plus 7. Perfect. Okay, so we are multiplying this whole thing, and I'm going to put it in a parenthesis. Don't get confused, but what this means is that 527 is also equal to 500 plus 20 plus 7. And then all of this is still going to be multiplied by 4, right? Based off of this, so I'm going to write times 4. Okay, so once you're done with that, we know that we are multiplying these 3 addends, or these 3 numbers, with 4. So let's go ahead and stack them and write them on our whiteboard, like so. 527 times 4. Make sure you line them up correctly. All right, so what is the first thing we want to multiply? Go ahead and type in the box, right? So we want to do 7 times 4, right? So then that's 7 times 4. Done. 7 times 4 is 28. All right, what is the next thing that we want to multiply? Type in the box. Yes, it's 20 times 4. So go ahead and do 20 times 4. Slap the 0. Okay, done. We're done with that one. So we have one more, which is 500 times 4. All right? Remember, even though it says 5, it's really 500. So, because this is in the 500s place. So 5 times 4, I know there are 2 zeros, remember that. 5 times 4 is 20, I want to slap 2 zeros. 20, I want to slap 2 zeros. Right there. Add them all up. 8 plus 0 is 8, 2 plus 8 is 10, 1, and 2. 2,108. Go ahead and check if I got it right. If I did, perfect. If I didn't, go ahead and let me know. Or let Mr. Drew know. All right. I'm going to put up 2 more questions for you to practice before we move on. All right. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. The next one is 355 times 3. Go ahead and solve it on your whiteboard and type the correct answer in the box. Okay. I'm going to show you real quick how to solve it now that you've done it or you moved on. So I know 355 is also equal to 300 plus 50 plus how many ones? 1 1. Well, 5 ones, right? I'm going to put a parenthesis. Boom. Multiplied by 3. So that means 355 times 3. I know the first thing I want to do is 5 times 3, right? Because that's the first one I want to do, which is 15. Then the next one I want to do is 50 times 3. I know 5 times 3 is 15. Slap that 0 in. That's 150. Boom. And the last one is 300 times 3. Right? 300 times 3, which is 3 times 3 is 9. And then I want to slap those 2 zeros in. So that's 5, that's 6, that's 10. All right. Last one. Go ahead on your whiteboard, solve for this one. 638 times 6. Write the correct answer in the box. And yeah, solve it on your whiteboard and write the correct answer. Go. Oh, take a picture of your work if you can.